The Star Wars Haslab Gunship, let's talk about it here on the Fanboy Cantina. Haslab is the crowdfunding platform for Hasbro Pulse, and this is for the Star Wars Vintage Collection LAAT Gunship. It is priced at $449.99. It needs to reach 8,000 backers by September 8th of 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time in order for it to be produced. This is the base offering. You get everything shown in this picture. And this thing is huge. This is the vehicle that first appeared in Star Wars Episode II, Attack of the Clones. It is huge. It is about 29 inches long, 10.5 inches tall, and 31 inches wide. And that puts it at about 20% larger than the last gunship produced by Hasbro back in 2013. With that larger size, it allows the figures to stand inside the gunship. I'm a big fan of the 2013 gunship. I have it, but this one is nice because of its larger size. Let's talk about some of the features. You've got the cannons on the wings. There's also removable missiles, the rotating cannons on the front, and of course the very large cannons on the top, as well as a rear-facing cannon. There's also removable panels such as these on the front of the gunship, and I really love the nose art design. I love that as part of the original gunship design, and there's additionally stickers for further customization. There are also removable panels to make a more fully enclosed gunship. One of the things that I loved about the original gunship was the slow opening side panels, and that appears to be an identical feature here with this Haslab Gunship. The gunship also includes bubble turrets. These were a little bit harder to find in the original release. There was a battle pack where you got them, and then it was included in the 2013 Toys R Us version. The base offering also includes two clone pilots. One is carded, the other is not, and they fit into the cockpit of the gunship. A little bit strange in that there's no hinge for the cockpit, it just pops right off. Also, you get two stands, one is flight mode and the other is in hover mode. Now, the full offering actually includes 3 additional figures that will be unlocked should the gunship hit more than 8,000 backers. Specifically, at 10,000 backers, that unlocks the Coleman Trebor action figure. At 12,000 backers, that unlocks AC-10. And then at 14,000 backers, that unlocks Agent Kolar. So these 3 action figures have never been produced as part of the Vintage Collection. They have been produced in the Legacy Collection before. Now here's the question, and we want to hear from you. Is the Haslab Gunship worth $450? Will it even reach 8,000 backers? On that one, I think it has a good shot of reaching 8,000 backers, as long as it can enjoy that last day surge that many Haslabs typically get. But that $450 price point probably explains why the backing has been as slow as it's been. I think $450 for this seems awfully high. It feels $50, maybe $100 more than what I would have expected for the Haslab Gunship. I mean, you look back at 2013, that gunship was $120, and I know, that's 12 years ago, whatever else, everything's more expensive, but still, even though it's 20% larger, it doesn't feel great that the price point is, 3-4 times larger than what it was? That doesn't feel so great. Another way to look at it, though, is if you look on eBay, that 2013 gunship goes for $600, $700, $800. So, by comparison, this is a better deal, as it were. And I do hope it gets back. For folks that really love the gunship, fans of Attack of the Clones, I absolutely do hope that it gets back. In any case, we want to hear from you. What do you think of the Haslab Gunship? Are you going to add it to your collection? Thanks so much for watching. This has been the Fanboy Cantina.